What's up, guys? So I just got through reading Absolute Superman issue 1, and I did a video on my TikTok about it on my review, right? And I wanted to basically share that review with you guys. But before I do, some of the things I really wanted to highlight that I loved about this series is the fact that Krypton is not like the Krypton that we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're pretty segregated, but they're segregated when it comes to title. If you don't have the right clothing or the right mark, you're considered lower class, right? And it seems like freedom of speech on Krypton is just not allowed. Opinions, or certain opinions, are just not tolerated, which is what happens to his mom. His mom gave an opinion when she was 9 years old, and because of that, she's got to work on a farm for the rest of her life. But another thing that I thought was neat is that he has an actual AI system that's built into his suit. Like, his suit is basically alive. Like, it's not just some type of clothing. Like, it actually is a living thing that's a part of his kit, which I think is great. Now, he does seem to have an issue with absorbing sunlight radiation, but that might be because of the fact that he just maybe he doesn't have that much access to it because of where he is, and it does look cloudy, etc. But yeah, from that to, it looks like we might have a Brainiac who's stationed on Earth, and it looks like Lazarus water might be a big factor in this new universe. You know what I'm saying? That's always been like a Batman thing, but it seems like they're making it a Superman thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I think it's amazing. We also got a picture of Lois Lane. She works for the police force. Well, the Lazarus Corporation, basically. But yeah, man, it's a 10 out of 10. I have nothing bad to say about it, and I hope you guys enjoy the review. Besides that, I'm KingandLion, and yeah, sit back and relax, and have a good day. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even have words. I got numbers. Oh my God. It's hot. It's so hot. Boy, first things first, Krypton is not the place you want to be. This is not a place you want to raise your family. There will not be great stories told about this place. Basically, colors, your race, none of that matters. None of that matters. Your papers matter. So you can be as smart as you want, let you anger the wrong person or write the wrong paper, and you will be working on a farm for the rest of your life, which is pretty much what happened to Clark's mom. Because Clark's mom wrote a paper at 9 years old about how Krypton should have been space explorers instead of just staying on their planet, basically segregating themselves from everybody else. Yeah, she was discredited at 9 years old. At 9 years old. How are you already out of a job at 9 years old? You were 9, mama. How messed up your world gotta be to consider you a lower class citizen at the age of 9? 9? That ain't bad enough. They treat you like New Yorkers treat you if you were in anything else but Tim's and J's. Baby boy, your place is on your chest. Like the House of L symbol, if that's what's on your clothes, you are trash. You are a janitor. You work in the mines. You scrub the toilet. If you don't have a sun on your chest, then you are trash, baby. You are trash. Like you have Clark's father, one of the greatest minds of Krypton, right? But again, he's considered a lower class citizen because he has that symbol on his chest. Yet he's the only one that knows that there's something wrong with Krypton, just like the old one did, right? And he's trying to figure out what's happening, but they not trying to hear none of that. Bro says straight up, why are my workers standing around and not digging sunstone? Who told you you get a break? I swear to God, bro, I felt like he working at FedEx. Who told you you get breaks? You pick them packages up. What are you doing? Are you sitting down? That's how he was treating them. He was like, well, sir, we have some safety concerns. You know, we don't think the mines are safe to dig right now, so we kind of shut it down. Bro, he told them straight up, look at the symbol on my chest, and then I want you to look at yours. You are trash. I want you to understand. Look what I got on. Look what you got on. Bro basically said, I'm wearing Jordans. You are wearing Converse. Learn your place and get back to work. But then the mines started to basically deteriorate, right? Some big green nasty energy. I'm just kidding, I know what it is. I want you guys to learn it for yourself. I'm not giving too much away. But back to the theatrics. Some big green energy started to erupt from underneath them. Clark's dad starts running, but everybody else is they're losing their lives. I guess the dude wearing Converse was correct. Then we go to present day on Earth, at Brazil. Now, on this earth, you have a corporation called the Lazarus Corporation, right? They got these people working in the mines, picking up diamonds, right? No, forget sunstones. We're digging diamonds. And on this planet, it ain't about what you got on, it's what you got in your pockets. And if you broke, then you broke. Now, the problem that they're having right now is that the cave has asbestos in it, right? And if you work in there, you ain't gonna make it. You just not gonna make it. The Lazarus Corporation don't care about that. They told him to keep digging. It was like, look, we're tired of this, Grandpa. I don't care. You keep digging. And basically told them if they completed their task, they would each get $300 more than what they usually get. $300? You can't buy a boat with that. But when they get to the mines, everything's already mined. The diamonds are like they don't have to do no work. Somebody already did for them. Now some of the workers are a little bit worried because they're like, okay, we don't know how this happened. I don't even know we should take this. But bro was like, look here, the work's already done. The only thing we can do now is take this stuff upstairs and claim our prize. Like let's just get it over with. After all the work is done, everybody's gonna go celebrate. They're gonna drink, they're gonna have some fun, and they try to invite one of their new friends, right? He's kind of an emo baby, and he's like, no, I got some things I gotta do. I can't come. You know what I mean? Even though he declines, the Peacekeeper Corps starts beating up on the civilians, right? He starts beating up on the workers, and he's like, how did y'all get that done so quickly? It doesn't make any sense. Like I feel like somebody already paid you, or you're getting help. I'm gonna need some answers. So he starts putting a knife to his throat. While that's happening, their little emo boy is absorbing sun radiation. You know what I'm saying? He's got a whole tap, right? And he's got this brand new AI system talking to him, letting him know. And not only is there conflict outside, but at some point, they will be making their way to him. When they get there, they start kicking everybody in their face, knocking them out, pushing them on the ground, not giving them a chance to get up. And then they start knocking on his door and waking him up. Well, you shouldn't have done that because he's ready for hands and he's throwing them. Is that a falcon punch? That looks like a falcon punch. And although he could get away, as he states, he is tired of running. And I don't know why you wearing that lower class symbol on your chest, because I'm sorry to tell you, bruh, but even on this planet with all them powers, you are still not even a second class citizen. You are a little bit under than that. Do you think he cares? No! He goes into putting them hands on everybody. What's even crazier is that the AI system that's built in his suit tells him straight up he's got to be careful because one punch could take them all out, right? Baby boy says, look, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not leaving until the mines are safe. Okay, and if that means knocking every last one of them out, then it is what it is. Even though he gets everybody to safety, he ends up getting attacked. Now, what's crazy is that his AI system was already telling him that his solar radiation reserves were already being depleted, right? He was already using too much energy. That's when the Lazarus Corporation starts to kind of like detail what he is, what he can do. They understand his limits, right? And they get ready to attack. Well, the problem is he's still kind of new at this and doesn't really know how to control his powers all the way and starts annihilating people. So much so that he begs his suit to shut him down. The system tells him like, look, I told you not to engage. I told you not to risk it. You just don't understand that like some worlds just cannot be saved. As they approach with their weapons and their tanks, he says to Soul, maybe you're right. Maybe there aren't some worlds that can be saved. But right before he can do anything, Agent Lane captures him like he's some type of a Pokemon. She's like, I got you by the balls, boy. You belong to me now. And if you move or disobey me, I'ma fry your little pretty face. But while he was captured, there's somebody watching the whole thing. There's somebody who's keeping tabs on him. This person sees him as a scrumptious new toy and he wonders, where did he even come from? Well, we know not the Kent farm because that's basically destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's property of, the Lazarus Corporation. So, yeah, obviously you ain't from there. While at the same time, when we go back into the past, on Krypton, right? Clark's dad made it. The other miners didn't. Now they got to prepare for the worst because we have no idea, what this energy is. I'm just kidding. We do. But again, we have to prepare for the worst because we don't know what this energy is or how it destroyed Krypton. As I said before, this issue is a 10 out of 10. It's a great start for the absolute universe. The fact that we see Krypton in a whole new light, not the loving scientists and explorers that they've always been, or the fact that how they treat their citizens. Even when it comes to Earth, the biggest threat now is, again, the Peacekeeper Corp. And the fact that the Lazarus Corporation is what runs, a part of the planet. Now, how this world coincides with the other absolute universe is kind of crazy. I can't wait to see how that works. Now, when it comes to his powers and abilities, we don't really know the full extent of what he can or cannot do, because he was being told that his, solar radiation reserves were depleting, and maybe he might not have access to sunlight where he is, right? So maybe that could be a reason why. The fact that he has this really cool AI system built directly in the suit to give him all that knowledge lets us know that that suit might be capable of some new things we just haven't seen yet. So all in all, bro, I'm all in. I'm very, very excited. I really can't wait to see more and see what happens. We already got issue 1. I already bought every issue, so I'm good. But if you haven't already, make sure you guys go pick it up.